today's video. I am excited for today's video because today we are making a soup. Now I was going to do like a Christmassy soup, but I googled Christmas soup and there's about 50 million options, and I've got a massive bag of onion need using up. Well, the only thing I seem to have got is a mass load of potatoes and a mass load of onion. I've got so many onions in here, it's a joke. I have so many onions in here. Just got a mass load of onion. So today we're going to be making French onion soup. And I'm also doing tomorrow next 2 days I'm doing 24-hour challenges. Tomorrow I'm doing green food because that's Christmassy colours. Christmas is red and green and I've already done red. And then the day after I'm doing Christmas food for 24 hours. So that is what is happening over the next few videos. I'm also doing a Christmas Q&A. So we've got quite a few videos coming. I should be filming that Christmas Q&A today. So that might be next, or maybe the green food if I don't have time to film it today. This light is still out like it always is. But if you do like today's video, please give it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe down below. And I'm not really sure why I would have put veg stock with this soup, but they said beef stock, so we're going to go with beef stock. Now, you may cry a bit because we're using lots of onions. Now, if you do like today's video, please give it a massive thumbs up. And I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas as much as I am. And we're about halfway through, no more than halfway through. And we're getting quite fast. So I might actually get a bowl for like a rubbish bin, like a waste bowl. And so I've got some red onions and I've also got some little shallots. Basically I've got a whole load of onions. So what you want to do is, you want to chop the top off, like so. It just says, I don't know how, I haven't weighed, it said 1 kg of onion. No idea how much onion I've actually got. It doesn't specify white or red, so I'm just going to use all of it. So you want to chop it in half before you peel it, because it's easier to peel. I am going to the designer outlet today, and I don't know whether I'm going to vlog that or not, probably not, but if you would like to see any vlogs on my channel, then please let me know. I've done thousands of soup. This is my 8th soup, I do believe, or 7th soup. So you want to go down every line you see on the onion, you want to make a dent in all the lines, and it is for a soup. So it is rough cut, but you still want to do it nice and neat. You want all the pieces to be the same. So once you've done the lines, make sure the root is still on and you cut through all the lines, and then just cut down on the lines. And if it's not completely accurate, it doesn't actually matter because it's going in the soup. The quicker you do it, now you can start sweating these off pretty much straight away. So I'm going to turn that on to get the pan nice and hot. And I'm going to put, well, it's meant to be 30 grams, but I'm going to put a big dollop in, because you want to get them properly cooking in the butter. And now I'm going to cut the other onion. I think it is supposed to be white onion, because French onion soup is usually a white soup. But I've got more red than white, so I'm not going to like waste them. I'm going to do a mix. It probably, I hope it still tastes alright. You can't put any of the onions in until that butter is melted. Also, you use butter to add flavour. It's sometimes hard to peel onion. Also, this video has to go up today, so I've got to edit it straight away before I can even go out. You can see it steaming and boiling. You can't put any in. The peeling part is the most annoying part. You can get a gadget to peel an onion for you. That is where things would be nice. And make sure at the end you cut the root off. Also make sure you don't burn the butter. If you burn it or it goes brown, you have to restart. Starts going brown, you have to restart. I'm going to turn that down a bit. We're going to add the onion in. Traditionally, you would serve a French onion soup with loads of like nice beef, with those are nice baguettes. Instead of a baguette, I could have gone and got one, but I don't see the point because you can just eat it because we're not French. And I've got normal bread anyway, so I can just use that instead. You want to basically just want to soften this. You're basically sweating down your onion. But loads of these might take me a while. They're tiny. I hate, these are actually called shallots, and I hate them because they're tiny. I'd much rather just have a massive big onion. It's also nice to use up the onion. But I am starting to get watery eyed now. We'll sit here and peel all these for ages, might be here a while. It's basically the same principle with a shallot. So if you didn't have any onions and you were to have to go and buy some, I would recommend like 4 or 5 big white onions. But I'm just using what I've got to use it up. It should still be alright, but I wish these could be pre-peeled is all I'm saying. The peeling's the most annoying part. Once you peeled it takes no time at all to chop it, especially when it's like, I think it's because it's smaller, it takes longer. Make dents. You want all the pieces to be roughly the same size. Literally is just onion. I think it was, I can't actually read the recipe because it's on my phone. I think it was garlic or cloves you could put in. All I've got in my fridge is a full broccoli, half a packet of mushrooms, 2 peppers and a massive thing of potatoes. So I don't have any garlic. Still got some lard from when I used lard ages ago. I can't remember what I used it for. But I want to make like a nice, I've got loads of like wintry like, I've got loads of nice wintry dishes I want to do, but I want to make this as Christmassy as possible without doing loads of this sort of type of stuff. So I'm going to save my wintry dishes till January, because January it's still winter and it's still cold. It's not even officially winter till 22nd of December. So January I'll be coming with you with loads and loads and loads of wintry dishes. I have so many ideas for that. I literally have so many ideas for my wintry dishes. So it is good to have a wafer, because obviously you've got all that weight. You've got the top, you've got the tail. You've got all the paper. Well, oh, I think the worst thing to peel has to be garlic. And also your hands stink of garlic after, like, even if you have a shower, your hands just reek of garlic. If you cook smelly food, or even if you cook at college every day, I recommend you shower regularly because obviously start to smell. And if you cut your onion exactly in half, you should have part of a root on both. If you don't, then you won't have a root on one half, so you won't be able to cut all the way through. You just have to do like do make sure this isn't burning. It is starting to stick a bit. The onion will start to shrivel down and get smaller, so it will be a lot less. So it'll probably be quite full, and then you'll have a lot less at the end. I'm going to screw it down a bit. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get my trusty jug. I'm going to do half a litre of beef stock. So you want 1 beef cube, like so. You want to put it in a jug, like so. You want to get a fork and crush it. Like so. And then you want to fill it with boiling water, or you can boil water on the stove, but it might take a while. Then you want to wait for that kettle to boil, then you want to make sure you keep stirring this, because if your butter's run out, it will just start sticking. And my onion is starting, you can't do it until it starts softening. You don't even need, the basics of most soups are usually onion, celery and all of that. But with a French onion soup, it's literally just onion. Look at that. It's starting to, you can tell it's starting to soften. On a low heat, and then when you get the stock in, I'm going to put it on a higher heat and let it boil away for like 15 minutes. And then your soup is done. I don't know if I need any more. Still got quite a few shallots, so we'll just see how much it makes and see if I need any, see how much I get out of it before I start making more. Because when you make like lasagnas or shepherd's pie, or like a nice warming meal, you need shallots as well. So I put 3 of them in, I put 2 or 3 of them in, and then I also put 2 massive red onions in. It's not loads of onion, but it is quite a lot. So, you don't want to put your water straight into the pan. You want to put it into your jug. So you want to get the stock cube. You want to get the stock cube dissolved. And then you want to pour it in. I would say half and then half again. Because you don't want to put in too much because you don't know how much you're going to need. I'm going to turn it up now because it's barely on. Because I didn't want the onion to stick whilst I made. That's obviously not enough because there's way more onion than stock. But you just don't want to put it all in at once. A bit in at a time. And then I use my blender like we always use. And then you got your bits left, your stock bits at the end, they have to go in. So that's the whole flavour. Don't ask me why. My soup, my French onion soup, is going to be a little darker than, it's going to be a little darker because obviously I've got some red onion in it as well. But making a classic French soup, I wanted to do loads of wintry recipes, but obviously Christmas, I want to do more Christmassy videos. I wanted to do 24 Christmas videos, but I think by the end of it there'll probably be about 20 and a few that aren't because it's hard to keep up with every single video being Christmassy. So I'm going to let this boil for around 15 minutes. Most of my videos at the beginning of Vlogmas were like 25, 30 minutes. I even had a 41-minute video, and now they're all like 20 minutes each, or maybe slightly under. Like most of my videos are around 20 minutes now. So, because it's French soup, baguette is French, so that's why the baguette. But if this is too thick, you add more water. You don't need more stock, you just need the water. Don't know if you can see it actually boiling, you need more water. If it's too liquidy, you can actually thicken it with flour. Obviously it's going to boil away. For about 15 minutes. And once it's boiled away, if the liquid has evaporated, you need to add more. Rather add too much than too more. I was trying to get some out and I can't even find it. So I'm going to put a tiny bit of oregano in just for a bit of flavour, but literally the tiniest tad. Because within soup you usually put loads in, but you don't want loads in when there's French onion soup. Yeah, my soup is very dark. It don't even look like French onion soup because I've got red onion in it. But it'll all taste the same at the end. It's not necessarily a traditional French onion soup, let's just put it that way. I might put a couple more of them shots in, but anyway, I'll catch you once it's ready to blend in about 10ish minutes. I forgot, because I had my recipes on my phone and I couldn't read it, I actually forgot something. So you're meant to cook out some sugar for about a couple of minutes. You're meant to put some sugar in for about a couple of minutes before you need you need 2 of these in, and you're meant to cook that out for like a couple of minutes. Can't remember what else was on that recipe now. You can, yeah. That's going to be for a couple of minutes. I'm just going to stir that in. I was gonna just do it, but then I'm like, well, you need to know what's going on, so I'll film it. But yeah, it's got about 7 more minutes left, so I'll see you in a bit. But I just thought I'll show you that bit so I don't forget. It's done, and it is a lovely, lovely consistency. Coats the back of the spoon nicely. It's a lovely consistency. And yeah, how much mess can you actually make? So I've got a jug, I had to add some more water, and I've got my sink going on over here. Basically, just got stuff everywhere. That's my breakfast, that's basically got a load of stuff everywhere. How can you make so much mess making soup? Well, don't know how, but I managed to do it. So now it's a taste test. I might just taste it out of here. Saved it in another bowl and I've still got loads to do. This apparently doesn't go in the dishwasher, even though I put it in plenty of time. And I managed to add a little bit of flour in. Make sure you sieve your flour. That's why I have a sieve. Because this here is a sieve. Make sure you sieve your flour, because otherwise you'll get lumps in your soup. Let's see if it is empty. So all I've got to do is fill that. As you can tell, this is what we're having for breakfast like every day. I've just finished this packet 24. These are oaty bits made from whole grain oats. So basically, ever since I tried these, I've never ever gone back to Weetabix. So yeah, that's a true statement. A bold, true statement. Never gone back to. My soup, as you saw, is a little bit dark for a French onion soup, traditionally bright white. And mine's obviously a brownie colour, but I'll show you actually what I was talking about with the fridge. All we've got in here is half a thing of mushrooms, like I said, broccoli, 2 peppers and loads of potato. And my trifle, still got a bit of trifle left. My cheese advent calendar. And loads of stuff up. So yeah. So why not make it onion soup? Right, I need to put you down because I won't be able to try it one-handed. Well, that's very... Right, hopefully you don't fall over. I've got a spoon. I've got gazillions of spoons. I've actually got soup spoons. I think I can only find one, but that's all I need, one. I don't know if this is my kind of soup. Like, I like soup. I haven't also tried it for seasoning or stuff. So it might need a bit of seasoning. Did put salt and pepper in. Don't know if I filmed that part, and oregano and stuff. But I have to take my entire cupboard out to find the pepper, because we don't really use it. Actually, don't know if there's enough onion in here. I think there's more water than onion in here. I don't know whether I like that. It's good soup. Trying to decide whether onion soup's my kind of soup. I sort of like it, you know. No, I actually quite like it. It doesn't taste like the traditional French onion soup, but that's because I use red onion, which was all I had really. So I think I'll give it like 6. It's good soup. I don't know whether that's my flavour. I don't know how many more soup videos I can physically do because there's only so many soups. But if you've ever got, right, here's the thing. If you ever have any vegetables like about to go off, or any veg you're thinking about binning, simply just make a vegetable soup. Simply, if you have any leftover veg, literally make a soup. And it's so much homemade soup is so much nicer. Anyway, if you did like today's video, please give it a massive thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you tomorrow with another video because I've got loads to do. Going out in half an hour, and I've got all this to clear up, and I was thinking about filming a Christmas Q&A. So, yeah. See you very, very soon.